these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hype, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
There's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
So it's the Grizzlies now after the Suns pick up 2. Morant kicks to Jackson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Pass to Okogie. KD looking around. That shot no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Morant kicks to Adams. 4 on the shot clock. And Adams with the slam.
Well, that frame and strength, I think, sometimes will scare guys off. He gets right to the rim.
Outside, KD. It's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the shot goes down.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Pass to KD. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Durant. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And Ayton throws it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Jackson finds Adams. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Adams with that kind of positioning so deep inside, he becomes a force down low.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Out to Morant. And there's the drive. And Morant throws it down.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Bain. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Kicks it out to Booker. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Jackson. Durant with the steal. Ayton with it. Now defended by Adams. And finished off by KD.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
On the wing, Bain. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Morant. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Ball outside. To the middle. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the dunk. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And here's Morant. He has 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 8 points.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Now here's Paul. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 8.
It's great when CP3 extends his range like this. It's just going to pull the defense out further.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage. And he looks far from done.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
The Suns leading. Paul passes to Booker. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. KD draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. KD sets the pick for Booker. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Passes it to Durant. With the clock winding down, Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks with it. Here's Jackson, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the tools are there for Jackson to become a great rebounder. Has the size and an instinct for the game.
Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk the player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Here's Brooks following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Jackson down low. Guarded by KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And here are the Suns now. They trail by 1. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Swiped it away. Here's a Kogi. And he goes big with the dunk right over Ja Morant.
Oh, he got fancy antsy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And that one's good, Morant.
And now that is impressive. It's clear Morant has made the effort to keep expanding his range.
And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Right side Bain. Now the dish to Adams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Morant outside. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Booker the pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. And the pass to Okogie. Misses the three. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Left side, Bain. Out to Morant. And stolen by Booker. Ball against Brooks. Now Booker. He dishes it to KD. Driving inside. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Ayton. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Morant. He's got 13. Poked away. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. And Morant throws it down.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Durant with the screen on Morant. Lets it go from deep. Durant, no good. Grizzlies have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Outside, Bain. Here's Morant. They get it again.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
The Grizzlies, 34.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Paying out there with Terrence Ross. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Bazley into the power forward position. Here's Bazley following the score by Memphis. Biyombo trying to break free. And it's Morant with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And then Morant slams it in.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in stop.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Williams comes in for Jackson. Conchar's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Kennard in for Bain. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for John Morant.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Tyus Jones.
Now here's Ross. There's a good screen. And a miss there on the triple. Jones looking for an opening. At the top of the key, Clark. Down low. In the corner, Kennard with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't cash in from close range. Suns trail by 7. Beasley passes to Ross. He kicks it to Biombo. It's Clark with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Took him no time at all on that one. Konchar's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Biombo. And the layup falls. Biombo's got his first basket.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
The kick out to Williams. Carries it from 3-point range.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Bazley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready, and he's showing some steady improvement here.
Here's Jones. Phoenix able to drain the three. Outside Williams. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Biombo with the block. Pass to Bazley. Up to Payne. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes are gone. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. And the foul called on Bismack Biombo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:29 left in the third quarter of the game. Ross with the steal.
If you can stay active on defense, good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure two there.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. On the wing, Jones. Outside Williams. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 to shoot. And Memphis turns it over again. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ross against Kennard. And the shot is long.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
The kick out to Williams. Trying to end the drought. That one, no good. Suns trail by 5. There's the drive. Bazley passes to Biombo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Grizzlies have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Morant scanning the floor. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 8 seconds left here in the third quarter. The drive by Booker, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Suns have shot 80% from the lines tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Both shots good from the stripe. And stolen by Ayton. 2 on the clock. And the rejection by Jackson. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Grizzlies lead by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Memphis. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Brooks kicks to Bain. Memphis the rebound. Morant left side. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Morant against Paul. KD a screen on Morant. Paul passes to KD. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
They get a hand on it. Morant with the steal. Goes up, and Morant throws it down.
What's amazing about Morant, he racks up steals even though he doesn't naturally gamble.
And KD throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Morant right side. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Phoenix grabs the miss. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And we might be in for a special night, KD getting it going offensively.
And here's Morant. And he slams it down on top of Kevin Durant.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Morant with the steal. Outside, Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. It counts, and the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Outside for Jackson. Morant, right side. Outside, Bain. Shot clock at 6. Outside Jackson. Here's Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. 1:31 left here in the fourth quarter. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Durant.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
Bain looking around. Feeds to Adams. Out to Brooks. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Here's Morant. Driving to the basket. And then Morant slams it in.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Outside Durant. Money!
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Now here's Morant. D right on him. On the wing, Bain. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under the
It can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Ball against Morant. Durant for three. Misses the trade. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're down by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And guys, the plan's got to be here to pressure that inbound pass and try to come up with the steal. If that doesn't happen, then immediately foul and put them on the line.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really, and a
Make sure to get
their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Paul George. And it's Morris in at the 3. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
It's Covington on the wing. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Aiden. Got a hand on it. Ball against George. Leonard on the wing. Here's Zubac. And he makes it on the layup.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
He was all alone on that one. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Oh, swiped away. Booker against Leonard. Down low. The kick to Durant. And Durant slams it home.
Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
Leonard on the take. Out left to the wing. Zubac inside. He's against Ayton. Leonard outside. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Good on both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Okogie. Leonard against Booker. To the middle. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
George against Paul. To the inside. Oh, Durant with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Pass to Aiden. Covington against Durant. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Zubac.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Covington inside, guarded by Durant. Zubac passes to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Connects. The jumper drops.
It's interesting. Coming into the league, Leonard's jumper was a question mark. Now, no one is second-guessing it.
Inside, back to Durant. Good D by Covington.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's George. And he comes up with a bucket. George has gotten his second bucket on the night.
He can do damage from just about anywhere on the floor. When you let George get position inside like that, he's guaranteed to finish.
Durant has the open look. Durant with another miss.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go. A one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Durant, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination. It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Morris. Outside Paul. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Clippers ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns U10 team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers? The Suns trailing. So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. They've got Robert Covington, Kawhi Leonard out there with Paul George. Then there's Zubac, and it's Morris in at the small forward position.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away. All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
To the paint. Here's Okogie. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Okogie's got his first 2 points of the night. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Covington passes to Zubac. Ayton with the defensive effort. And for the Suns, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Durant's shot is off. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. 5 on the clock. Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton. Setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
Leonard outside. Back to Morris. Out to Covington. Pass to Leonard. Here's George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Paul.
And just so hard to stop without fouling. I mean, George can beat you with length, with skill, and with intelligence.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
The kick out to Paul. Oh, George with a steal. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Covington. Now here's Leonard. It's Covington on the wing. Booker defending. Shot clock at 6. Out to Leonard. Takes a 3. Hauled in by Paul.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Leonard passes to Morris. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Paul. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Durant. Right side Booker. Fades and shoots. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
58 seconds left in the first half. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Yeah, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Payne against George. It's Ross on the wing. Payne pass to Ayton. Outside Ross. Ayton, the screen on Leonard. Ross for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Ross has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's George. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
It's tough not to like a hard-working player like T.J. Warren. I mean, he gives his team a lot of effort and is a reliable points producer for them.
To the middle. Oh, deflected. And so that brings the first half to a close.
The Clippers, 22.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Terrence Ross is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Darius Baisley. And it's Warren in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Baisley. The 3. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Campaign is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skills. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Highland. Pass to Westbrook. Six to shoot. Batum left side. They get the rebound. Plumlee finds Westbrook. Batum outside. Powell against Warren. Second chance shot.
This is the effort the coaching staff loves from Warren on D. Hustling, providing energy, great work.
Outside Payne. There's a screen by Biyombo. To the inside. Okay, knockout! Now! And a two-handed jam!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel. Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Westbrook outside. Inside, Batum. Tries again. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Payne, pass to Ross. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Ross has got 5.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And T.J. Warren is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. To the inside. And the basket by Highland.
I'll tell you, excellent vision from Westbrook. He's no stranger to pick and roll execution. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's Biyombo. He's checked by Plumlee. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Biyombo's got his second bucket on the night.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrives.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Outside Ross. Pass to Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Westbrook outside. Here's Plumlee, defended by Biyombo. Plumlee down low. Biyombo's there. And another shot. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Paisley in the post, pounded by Westbrook. Payne, the pass to Warren. It's Ross on the wing. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. Ross has got 8 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Right side Payne. Pass to Paisley. It's Ross on the wing. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paisley misses. Here's Highland. And the basket by Plumlee. Plumlee's got 4 points this quarter.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
From 20 feet, and it's in there.
Such a confident score. We've seen Warren go off for 50-plus in a game.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Suns on top. They lead by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
But he does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for the Clippers, Marcus Morris out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubats in at the 5 spot.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Morris passes to Covington. Pass to Zubats. Shoots over Ayton. Morris outside. Here's Zubats. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Booker. The kick to Durant. The three is up. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Covington passes to Zubats. Here's George. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Paul. Down low and stolen by Covington. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. George, good. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice job by George to get out, run, and complete the break.
Paul against George. Paul passes to Durant. Ayton with it. He's guarded by Zubats. 4 on the clock. Durant for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones too. No way he was going to miss the wide open man on that one.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball and take our time and play D, this game is ours.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Ayton, the screen on Covington. Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Leonard with the ball, now guarded by Booker. Zubac's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. To the middle. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
To the paint. Tipped. Stolen by Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Oh, there's the alley. Durant's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And here's Zubats outside. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Booker. Jacks up with 3. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Yep, count it.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Ball against George. Outside Durant. There's a minute 17 left to play in the fourth quarter. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Durant.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Suns.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense. Specifically, how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. Pass to Durant. Ayton, a screen on Covington. And there's the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Knocked loose and stolen by Covington. George with it. He shoots. No good. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A clean win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg. Here we go. With two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Paul George. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Morris in at the 3 slot.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Leonard against Bain. That shot is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Morant. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that.
Oh my goodness! What a play!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Right side George. Can they get it? Basket counts.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Morris kicks to George. Covington down low. Jackson on him. Kicks it out to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Jackson. Bain with it. George picks him up. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Back to Leonard. The tray. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got his second basket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 4. Covington into the lane. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Morant looking around. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it. And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Adams against Zubac. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. Clock at 4. Here's Bain. And another basket for Memphis. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's George. outside Covington. Clock at 6.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Leonard inside, guarded by Bain. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant with the ball. Shoots. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. That quarter had to take a lot out of him.
Please give a big round of applause.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Morris. And it's Leonard in at the shooting guard. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant drives in.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Stolen by Brooks. Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Leonard the pass to George. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensive.
Passes it to Jackson. And he gets the whistle, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted
the previous play is under review.
Different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for Jeff.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Jackson hits both of them. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Jackson against George. Not loose. Out to Morris. Takes a three. And another three for the Clippers.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
Morant dishes to Brooks. Leonard brings the double team. Morant finds Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 11. Zubats with the screen for Covington. Outside Leonard. From past the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's Brooks on the wing. Jackson down low. Leonard's there. And there's Jackson on the assist by Brooks.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
Pass to Leonard. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Second personal foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has turned himself into an offensive force. He's a three-level scorer, but I think you have to admire the fact that this guy is as versatile as it gets on the defensive end. He could guard 1 through 5 if necessary.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the line for him here.
76% from the line a season ago.
And he knocks down the first one.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Leonard looking over the floor. And there's the pass to George. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Morant outside. Pass to Bain. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody there. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Morant against Leonard. Outside Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Second personal foul.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
Jackson hits both of them. And here is Los Angeles now. A 12-point game. Takes it out to Covington. From downtown. Leonard inside. Guarded by Bain. Outside Covington. To the paint. Wants to get it to Zubats. And does. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Here's Morant. He's got 18. For the 3. And the first half is now in the books. It's the Grizzlies.
The Clippers, 22.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
They've got Kennard. He's out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Conchar, the pass to Aldama. Plumlee with some nice D. Clippers trail by 12. Westbrook dishes to Batum. Lets it go with the three. Westbrook, no good. The Grizzlies shooting impressively throughout at 62%.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Great positioning on the putback.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Over to the wing. Back to Clark. Pass to Aldama. And here's Kennard. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. He had a nice open look right there. Conchar's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clippers trail by 17. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Kennard for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And the Clippers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Jones against George to end the run.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Kennard against Leonard. Pass to Aldama. Fires the three. No good on that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Covington. Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Jones against George. Aldama. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
Kennard, the pass to Concha. Back to Kennard. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Aldama gets the bucket.
You have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Kennard against Leonard. Here's Covington. Got a hand on it. Here's Conchar. There's the triple. It's hauled in by George. Morris with the ball. Jones covering. Morris passes to Zubac. Shoots from 12. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 5 now.
Well, just so good at taking advantage of the mid-range. Marcus Morris feels comfortable in that area.
Now the pass to Aldama. No good from outside.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Summer of 2014 goes. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Conchar, good.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 17. Leonard with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Jones, the pass to Aldama. Clark kicks to Jones. Kennard against Leonard. Here's Aldama. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Leonard with a screen on Jones. George passes to Leonard. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Jones. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Memphis, holding a big 18-point lead to close the... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, they've got Morris. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George, and it's Leonard in at the 2-guard spot. Aldama can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Left side, George. Back to Covington. Zubac trying to break loose. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Covington has put such time and work into that perimeter game. Now the confidence he shoots it with knocks that down. That's beautiful.
Pass to Concho. Here's Aldama. Launches a 3, and Covington sends it back.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Clippers trail by 16. George finds Leonard. Back to George. And then George with the jam.
Well, Paul George leaving, no doubt. Nice finish.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
All the officials are all over that one.
And both free throws good for Zubac. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Morant against Leonard. Morant kicks to Brooks. Adams against Zubac. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
The first free throw is good.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
Memphis leading by 12. Morant outside. And he makes good on the layup. Morant's got 22.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Passes it to Brooks. Zubac against Jackson. Brooks the pass to Bain. Just 4 to shoot. No good on the 3. Clippers trail by 14. Stolen. Morant outside. No good there. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Leonard on the wing. Brooks covering. Outside Leonard. Pass to Covington. Fires the three. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Morant finds Brooks. Back to Morant. Here we go. Oh, that was something else.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming the shot at the rim.
Back to George. Morant with the steal. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
So we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easy.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Grizzlies.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for John Morant.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Bain kicks to Morant. Going inside, and they get it back. There's Jackson with the three. The Grizzlies with another miss. Covington down low. Brooks covering, off on the layup. Bain looking around. And here's Morant. Back to Bain. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this
This is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we, and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar. And it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Now here's Bane. Here's Morant. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Jackson against Paul. Up top, Durant. Pass to Ayton. Over Adams. Adams grabs the miss. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Up top, Brooks. Paul with a steal. To the middle. And Booker with the jam.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
And then Morant with the dunk.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, man, you want to talk about taking flight? That's exactly what he did, making it look effortless.
The kick out to Paul. Screen by Durant. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Shoots over Paul. And it's Morant missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Now here's Bane. It's tipped. Stolen by Ayton. Paul for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Now here's Durant. Here's Okogie. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul. 1:51 left in the first. To the right side. Here's a 3 from Paul.
Nice defense by Dylan Brooks, using his power on that play.
Here's Morant. The Suns clear it.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's the pick. Durant with it. Guarded by Morant. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. Ja Morant picks one up.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game. Here's Bane. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Ayton. Outside Durant. Inside, Okogie. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 11 points.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. Pass to Adams. Now Morant, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Bane against Booker. Outside Paul to the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Bane, no good. 1 second left. And Booker with the jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Suns on top, up 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And stolen by Paul. Durant, the pass to Ayton. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Paul against Morant. Paul passes to Booker. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Outside Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Pass to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Bane. Now Adams. Brooks outside. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now here's Adams. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Paul. Booker, the pass to Durant. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Durant's got 5 now.
What versatile shooting by KD, making the most of a mid-range look.
Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Paul passes to Booker. Now here's Durant, hounded by Morant. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Morant. Three-pointer, Brooks. The Suns clear it. Outside Durant. Pass to Aiden. Here's Okogie. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. Fades back. Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Over to the left wing. Back to Bain. To the left wing. Here's Morant. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Right side Paul. Pass to Aiden. Stolen by Bain. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Jackson against Booker. Aiden passes to Paul. Outside for Booker. 40 seconds left in the second. Misses in close. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Who poked away. And stolen by Paul. Okogie on the wing. Back to Paul. Here's Aiden. Adams covering. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
And if you're a teammate of Chris Paul's, you've always got to be ready to catch the pass.
Outside Morant. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. There's Jackson with the 3. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Suns. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back.
20 seconds.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. They've got Bismack Biyombo. Darius Baisley is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Campaign, and it's Ross in at shooting guard. Now here's Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Left side, Morant. Can't get it to drop. He's now shooting 10 for 14. The Suns leading. Pass to Biyombo. Left block shot on the way. Oh, Adams with the block.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
A line change here for Memphis. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Back to Jones. Pass to Conchar. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Clark kicks it out to Kennard. Outside Jones. Second chance effort. Here's Conchar. Just 5 to shoot. He got a piece of it.
With sound instincts and ability, Warren's teammates trust him to make defensive plays.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. It's Ross on the wing. Wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And now a 7-point Suns lead. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Outside Jones. Kennard, left side. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Biyombo. Outside Ross. There's a screen by Biyombo. Ross passes to Warren. Nails it from 3.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
The Grizzlies shooting 52% from the floor so far. Here's Jones. Misses from short range. Phoenix is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the inside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major, major impact.
Ooh, a clear look for Ross. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Ross has got 6. Memphis trailing here. Williams passes to Kennard. Puts the move on. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Exploding to the rim, Luke Kennard slams it in. His offensive energy is a difference maker.
Warren finds Payne. To the middle. Back to Baisley. The Suns need to get off a shot. The baseline J is on the way. Ross can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Jones, the pass to Clark. Back to Jones. On the wing, Jones. The kick out to Williams. Memphis needs to get off a shot. From 11 feet away. Misses off the right iron.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Pass to Ross. Outside Payne. Back to Warren. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
It's tough not to like a hard-working player like T.J. Warren. I mean, he gives his team a lot of effort and is a reliable points producer for him.
Jones in the post, defended by Payne. Williams up top, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now? And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Rebounded by Chris Paul. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And the layup is good off the glass.
I don't think we've ever seen a player of Durant's size who can handle the rock that well.
Here's Morant going inside, and then Morant with the dunk.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum. The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. Jackson down low. Durant's there. Outside for Morant. Into the lane. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Ayton. Outside Paul. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Outside Durant. From outside the arc. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Down low. Here's Adams. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And the muscle from Adams there. Able to take the hit and still finish off the shot.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. Outside Durant. Puts up a 3. Long target from range. And the Suns lead by 8.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
The offensive arsenal of Durant is limitless. He fills it up so fast in a multitude of ways.
Here's Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Chris Paul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Morant drops them both. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Okogie on the wing. Booker against Bain from 18 feet away. That one's wide left. For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Morant. Back to Bain. Pass to Morant. 6 to shoot. Deflected. Up top, Paul to the inside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Here's Morant. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
And for the teams that were looking to draft Jaren Jackson Jr., what they saw was a true modern-day center who could defend 1 through 5.
Durant drives in. No one near him. Paul. The kick to Durant. Outside Booker. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Booker.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Suns.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kevin Durant.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul finds Durant. Pass to Okogie. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Okogie, defended by Jackson. Now Booker. Durant with a screen on Adams. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road by the Allie. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll
I try to play.
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player and a great story, David. Thanks. So the Clippers win the tip. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. With these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. George dishes to Covington over Durant. And George kicks to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Morris outside. Puts up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Durant. Off target from outside.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Morris against Booker. Lets the 3 fly. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Booker.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Leonard the pass to Covington. Back to Leonard. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
So the wing on the left. Paul outside. Pass to Ayton. Paul George grabs the miss. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. 4-3, Covington. It's deflected and stolen by Ayton. Paul passes to Okogie. Outside for KD. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ayton up top. Zubac's defending. Booker with no one around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. Covington setting the pick for Leonard. Covington finds George. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And Paul gets it to go in.
CP3 taking a hit, still unfazed.
Leonard against Booker, and taken away by Paul. Outside Durant. There's the 3. Cans it from downtown. Durant's got his second basket of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Leonard kicks to George. Leonard dishes to George. Back to Leonard. George finds Leonard. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Once Leonard gets some wiggle room down there, his broad shoulders, he figures out how to execute and knock it down.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Aiden's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And it's Leonard missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Back to Booker from 20 feet out. Good on the shot. Booker's got his second bucket.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
Leonard with no one around. That 3 off the mark. Suns leading by 8. No good from Booker.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Knocked away. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 8. We've got more in store for you right after this. 16. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
They've got Paul George, Robert Covington out there with Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubats in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Paul. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. George with no one around. Sinks the triple. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
Think about the rookie year that PG had, where he shot under 30% from the three-point line, but all that tireless work in the offseason, and now such a vital part of his game.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And here is Paul. After Paul George getting his 3 to go.
Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Zubats with the screen for Leonard to the inside. Zubats no good. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Leading by 5. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Outside Leonard. Passes to George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 8 points for George.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Here's Paul. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on George. Frank, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Now, here is George. He's got 8. Paul with the ball. George picks him up. Okogie, he's off on that one. George with the defensive effort. Booker against Leonard. A 3 ball. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Booker. And it's sent back by George.
Paul George has such great defensive instincts, the length, and then the read that time.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the wide open shot from Paul finds himself wide open and drills it. Clippers trail by 9. Leonard inside, defended by Booker. Leonard looking over the floor. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Suns leading by 9. Paul, right side. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
Shot clock at 6. Durant, wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Greg, when the postseason rolls around, the officials tend to let more go, more contact, more aggressive play. Is that the right approach?
Kevin, I think it is the right approach. And I'm a fan of letting the players play and blow the whistle when there's clearly an advantage created by either the offense or defense.
Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
No good on the free throw. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Okogie. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And the Clippers miss again. Phoenix leading by 8. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
LA's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Inside, here's Covington. That ball, nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Paul passes to Okogie. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
George finds Covington. Outside for George. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Outside, Covington. Fires from the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Poke loose. Here's Payne. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. And thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime. Got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Cameron Payne is out there with Terrence Ross. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Warren, and it's Baisley in at the 4 slot.
Well, you like the role that Cam has accepted as a guy who comes in and gives immediate energy and impact to the offense. He does a little bit of everything, but he certainly is a spark plug.
A shot by Batum, no good. Phoenix leading by 12. Warren kicks to Payne. To the paint, here's Baisley, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
His versatility has made Payne a valuable second unit guy, don't you think, Brent?
Well, he's a pretty decent package out there. He can score, he likes to get up defensively and bother opposing point guards, so it's that momentum that Cam Payne can come into the game and begin to turn the tide for his team in their favor.
The pass to Baisley. Warren against Powell. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Now Payne. Pass to Ross. The three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oh, Biyombo with the block. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Suns moving the ball around. There's the screen to the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And Baisley has a chance here to show off why he is in this position. He's an athlete.
Highland passes to Powell. Drives to the hoop. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Suns leading by 16. To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here, and it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. George looking around. Here's Covington. Drops in the layup for 2. Covington's got his second basket of the game.
And the handles Covington has are impressive. Slicing and dicing through defense with ease.
Biyombo, and it's Biyombo with the jam. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is
Angle
under
can
review.
sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Payne passes to Biyombo. Morris with the ball. Now defended by Warren. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Clippers trail by 17. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Outside, George kicks it out to Covington. 6 to shoot. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ross. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his 3rd.
Clearly a foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That's good from George. And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. And George drops them both. 46 seconds left in the third. Durant up top. 8 points for him. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Covington kicks to Leonard. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
You settle in and you watch the show coming from Kawhi as he's filling it up and doing it in a lot of ways.
Back to KD. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
And there's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 14. Oh, Covington in position. And so it's Phoenix finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Ivica Zubac. Paul George is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Durant inside. Covington's there. And it's Ayton missing.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
George finds Zubac. Outside Covington. For 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, if you look up 3 and D in the dictionary, you might see a photo of Robert Covington. He's bringing that spacing to his offense.
Pass to Ayton. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal. And stolen by Booker. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Free throw drops for Covington.
And Covington, it gets underappreciated, but a guy who runs the floor, he'll guard a bunch of different positions. He'll hit 3-point shots. That's a lot of complimentary stuff.
And he makes all 3. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Okogie. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Covington's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Zubac atop the key. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Out to KD. Booker outside. Leonard with the steal. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Zubac in the post. He's covered by Ayton. 4 on the clock. Covington dishes to George. He gets it in there. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is
it's so
under review.
fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside for Durant. And finished off by KD.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
And the Clippers call time here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis had talked with the team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Over in the corner, Paul. Covington against Durant. Down low. Durant. And KD is right there. KD's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, KD depositing that second chance bucket, and most of that coming because of his length.
Leonard, the pass to Covington. Fires the three. And the Clippers miss again.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton finds Booker. Beyond the arc. It's held in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside for KD. Paul against George. Paul with the screen for KD. Over to the left wing. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Clippers trail by 8. It's George on the wing, defended by Paul. And George with the stuff.
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
KD looking around. Here's a Kobe, defended by Covington. Durant with the screen on Leonard. And then Durant with the dunk.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Covington. Yep, that one goes.
Good to see Covington get in there and challenge the defense.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They led by as many as 18 points. For 3, Okogie drains the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 9.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control. And now the go-to guy in these situations, Leonard, can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
Leonard against Booker. So the Suns win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Clock is at 3 with the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
To the wing on the left. Oh, good look from Zubac. The Grizzlies pull it in.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Now here's Leonard. George, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Morant finds Bain. Back to Morant. With the drive. The shot won't fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Now here's Morant.
Morant with the slam! And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Leonard against Bain. Oh, sweet move. Shot by Leonard, no good.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
The offensive rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Covington. Out to the right wing. Here's Zubac, and the layup falls.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. Here's Jackson. Outside for Morant. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
A nice shot by Morris.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Brooks. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
And stolen by Morant. Pass to Bain. Brooks outside. Jackson with a screen on Leonard. Brooks the pass to Jackson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Clippers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Here's Leonard. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
Inside, and stolen by Covington. Leonard on the wing, hounded by Morant. Morris can't hit. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Morant finds Adams. Jackson outside. And stolen by Covington. And they're on the break. Leonard can't get it to go. Memphis leading. Outside Bane. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Morant. It's rebounded by George. With the step back. Leonard passes to George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. Five ticks left in the first quarter of the game. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is set. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. Paul George out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Morris in at the 3. Small forward. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Bane, the pass to Brooks. Outside for Morant. Now Morris. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The free throw drops for Morant.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Zubac with a screen on Bane. Leonard passes to Zubac. Jackson outside. Adams finds Brooks. Misses the 3.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
George passes to Leonard. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant against Leonard. Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Bane. His first shot coming late, and that's good for 2.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have. This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
George with the bucket.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Now here's Jackson. Off target from outside. And it's the Clippers on the break. And the jam by Covington.
Oh, an athletic play by Covington. Running hard to stay ahead on the fast break.
Bane against George. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Morant finds Jackson. There's the drive. Good. And the setup by Morant. Jackson's gotten his first points of the night.
With those long strides, Jackson Jr. eats up the ground in a hurry.
And that one's good. Covington.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Bain, the pass to Morant. Outside Bain. Jackson outside. Back to Bain. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Lets it fly. They get it again. And it's Adams missing. The Clippers trail. Leonard for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
With a smooth jumper and unwavering confidence, Leonard's able to consistently convert from downtown.
Jackson, the screen to the middle. Uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Zubac with the steal. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Morant. George, a deep 3. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. George with a steal. "35 seconds left to play in the first half. Covington finds Morris. Out to Covington. Lets it go from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Morant. 16 points for him. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Grizzlies out in front. Up 2. And they'll step away briefly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark, then it's John Conchar, and it's Williams in at the 4. Kennard on the wing. No good with a layup. Here's Highland. To the inside, Batum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That free throw no good. And he can't hit the second. Memphis shooting a nice 50% for the game. Jones in the post, pounded by Westbrook. Jones against Westbrook.
Bones Highland. First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Kennard. Back to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Kennard. It's good. Kennard's got his first bucket in this one.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Highland. No good with the triple. Memphis leading. Outside Jones. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And the basket by Plumlee. Plumlee's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Highland. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. On the wing, Conchar. The kick out to Williams for 3. Another shot. Clark, the pass to Williams. Jones against Westbrook. Clark with a screen on Westbrook. Jones goes up again. And the layup by Clark. Clark's gotten 4 this quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Highland. Batum outside. Inside. Highland misses. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Westbrook outside. Pass to Highland. This one for 3. Pure from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Oh, Westbrook with a block. It's Powell on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Plumlee, a screen on Jones for the lead. Westbrook with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Brandon Clark. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the basket by Highland. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Westbrook against Jones. Pass to Conchar. Kennard on the wing. Looking to end the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Mason Plumlee. He misses the free throw. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And he's good on the second. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Leonard against Kennard. Zubats. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Jones. Zubats with the steal. Going all the way to the rack. He goes up. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And you can't afford to lose sight of Leonard in these situations. He's just so dangerous and assertive in transition.
The kick out to Williams. Outside Jones. Back to Williams. And so it's Los Angeles leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Memphis trailing here. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Marcus Morris out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Paul George, and it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Outside Morant, shot clock at 6. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And the basket by Leonard.
Count on Leonard to not get held back by the contact. He goes right through it to get his shot off.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Morris passes to Leonard. Back to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 7.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
The strength of Adams is incredible. Able to finish off shots despite getting hit on the way up.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles. George passes to Leonard. Zubats against Jackson. Out to Leonard. Back to Zubats. Banked it in off the glass.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Jackson gets the bucket.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Here's Leonard. Tries again. The kick out to Morris. There's the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. And then Morant with the jam.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this." Guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Dominant defense from Leonard, making a big effort to get his hand on the shot and swat it down.
Leonard on the wing. That shot missing. And it's Memphis the other way. Outside Morant. Adams with a screen on Leonard. Morant with the slam!
Get this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Leonard with a screen on Morant. Pass to Leonard. To Covington. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Morant. Brooks the pass to Morant. Adams with a screen on Morris. Oh, George with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Kick out to Morris from behind the arc. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And the Clippers lead by 3.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones too. No way he was going to miss the wide open man on that one.
Outside for Morant. Payne, the pass to Morant. Clock at 6. Within 1.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Money!
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George outside. Picked by Covington. George passes to Covington. No good! And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen some
The previous play is
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They trail by 1. 12 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Just 4 to shoot. Oh, stolen by Morant. Morant with the slam!
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control.
And so it's the Grizzlies